All right, hey everybody. So, welcome to the review of Beyond After. Now, for anybody who doesn't know, which I mean, if you're watching this video, then you actually know what this thing is. This is the documentary that was just released about the After film series, which charts the life from fan fiction all the way up to After Everything and teasing what is to come. Yes, they also teased what is to come. And so I actually I saw the documentary back on the 27th, and if you're wondering why I have not reviewed it up until this point, because there's a lot of complicated emotions running through me. There's a lot of complicated feelings running through me. Um so yeah, let me go ahead and just give you guys my thoughts on this thing. This is what I said on Letterboxd. 5 stars for the deleted scenes, more complicated star rating for everything else. There are definitely a lot of emotions running through me, a lot of complicated emotions running through me. There are parts that I really loved. Every single deleted scene was great. Yes, we should have gotten this thing way, way, way long ago. We should have gotten these deleted scenes all throughout the eras. But yeah, no, deleted scenes. The deleted scenes are literally the reason to watch this thing or to, hunt down, because people are putting out, TikToks, people are putting it out on social media. So yeah, no, the deleted scenes are definitely worth the price of admission. And there's not a single deleted scene that I was like, oh, you know what? I get why you cut that. Every single deleted scene had me wanting to jump through the screen and strangle somebody and go, why did you cut that? Why did you cut that? Um, there was a moment talking about the After We Collided experience that shocked me that it slipped through. Seeing Joe and Hero again, just hearing them, talk about their experiences, just seeing them again, seeing the camera tests. Yeah, no, it was great seeing them again. There are parts that I hated. I'm gonna really tap dance around some stuff here. It's telling which fans they decide to prop up. It's laughable to hear them talk about how they care about online bullying given what I've been through these last few years. Announcing more of these. Okay, yeah, we're going to go ahead and jump into this. They announced more of these. They announced more of these. When it comes to After Next Generation, I'm really I'm torn about that because of course, they would probably have to recast Hardin and Tessa, and it's just you're not gonna find anybody better than Joe and Hero. Joe is Tessa, Hero is Hardin, so there's a lot of problems there. But I'm willing to give that one a chance. Oh god, chance. Yeah, let's talk about the thing that really angered me. They announced a Landon spinoff, nothing more, nothing less, and Chance is dead, you fucking tone deaf ghouls. Chance is dead, you tone deaf ghouls. Why? I know that this documentary had to have been being put together before Chance died. I know that a lot of these interviews were given way before Chance died and during the making of these things. And I know that you guys have been teasing a Landon spinoff, but you know that Chance is dead because you guys actually had a very beautiful tribute to Chance and Chad Rosen at the end of this thing, so you know that Chance is dead. So why not take out the reference to the Landon spinoff? Because Chance is dead, and the only person who could get people back into the theaters, back to actually watching these things is Shane Paul McGee, and he is never going to come back in a million, trillion, quadrillion times infinity years. So why even keep that reference in the movie? Why even keep that reference in the documentary? Why keep that reference in the documentary? Because, why? You know that Chance is dead, so take out that reference. There is no reason for you to do the Landon spinoff at this point because Chance is dead and Shane is never coming back. There were parts of this thing that really didn't surprise me. This was very surface level. This documentary was very surface level. No more than an extended behind the scenes doc that normally you get on Blu-ray special features. And this is something that I was saying for a while now, ever since, the trailer reaction and ever since they first announced this thing, that, yeah, no, this is basically them getting you guys to pay for something that you would normally get on Blu-ray special features, like on the 5 disc, complete series, or even on, the After Everything Blu-ray. This would have been a special feature because you know what? This would have been one of the better, behind the scenes documentaries. This would have been one that if it had been on the special features, probably every single Blu-ray enthusiast, would have given this thing high marks because it does go, a little bit more, in depth. Than a lot of these, other surface level, documentaries. But at the end of the day, it is still very surface level. It still is very much a Blu-ray special feature that's, that we're basically paying for. Um, Another thing is that I would have loved to hear from Joe more and hear about more about her experiences filming, say, Tessa losing her virginity. Like, that would have been great to hear from her. I mean, Hero didn't say anything wrong. But at the same time, it's like I would have loved to hear from Joe on that. Like, I'm sure you guys could have filmed something. I mean, even like back then, I mean, even back, when you were filming the first movie, like you could have filmed something of her talking about, shooting the scene of Tessa losing her virginity. I mean, I would have loved to hear from Joe on that scene. I would have loved to hear from more of the creatives and them go deeper into each film. Yeah, like I said, like with each era, it felt like so surface level. It felt like bare minimum. It felt like you're not really telling me anything that I don't already know. You're kind of like regurgitating, facts that we've already known like all throughout these 5 years. So it's like you're really not learning any new information. The only new information that I learned from this documentary was the fact that okay, so we knew that it was originally at Paramount. We knew that the After film series, we knew that the first film or the rights to the After series was at Paramount Pictures. And after so many years, Jennifer Gibgot finally went to them and said, "Hey, can you give me back the rights? You guys are clearly not going to move on this thing. You're clearly not going to do anything with this thing. So could you please, give me back the rights so I can shop this thing around?" And they were like, "Oh yeah, no, we'll give you back the rights, but you have to go independent. It has to be independently. You can't go to another big studio, which is like, fuck you, Paramount. So yeah. So I've always been wondering, like, why is this not a bigger franchise? Like, why is this, like, why did y'all decide to go independent? Like, this is like such a big, fandom in terms of the books. Like, the books are so huge. Like, why did you not go? Like a much bigger studio. Well, there was my answer. It was because Paramount told Jennifer Gibgot that if we'll give you back the rights, but you're not allowed to go to a bigger studio or to another studio. You have to go, do this thing independently. There's a lot I'm not talking about here. There's a lot that I'm avoiding. This franchise will always be special to me, but at the same time, there's now a lot of negative feelings and complicated feelings, given my own personal experiences with the studio, their supporters, and even some key creatives. I think at the end of the day, look, this doc is for the fans, but don't really go in expecting a deep below surface level look at these films or the franchise. This is basically, like I said, this is just basically a Blu-ray special feature that got, out there as, like a normal documentary, but this is like just basically like a Blu-ray special feature. There were parts of this that I really did love, like the deleted scenes. They were all great. There were parts that I hated. Parts that like I'm not really surprised about. I mean, overall, if this was like a Blu-ray special feature, like I would have been sitting here giving this thing high marks and saying like, oh, this is like one of the better Blu-ray special features. Oh, and one thing before I kind of like wrap this thing up. After Everything was like the shortest section of the entire thing. Like it's always now noticeable just like how much they're kind of avoiding After Everything. That they are avoiding After Everything. Because After Everything has never gotten a Blu-ray release or a home media release. It's never like now like when you get like the documentary, it's like the shortest section of the bunch because I was actually like checking the time. I was like, okay, yeah, like this is only about 90 minutes. Like, okay, so I was like, like, all right, well, they still have not hit After Everything. And so I was like, okay, like, and so, yeah, like, it was like the shortest of the sections. So, yeah, like, they're kind of, it's clear that they're kind of, like, they know that they fucked up with After Everything, but they can't actually come out and say it. Overall, like I said, I was there are parts that I love, parts that I hated. I mean, it is what it is. Like, I can't really sit here and say that really anything about this documentary surprised me. That, there was like really anything in here that like really surprised me, or anything else like that. So, I mean, overall, I mean, it is what it is. So, like I said in my letterbox review, I'm going to give it 5 stars for the deleted scenes and a more complicated star rating. Actually, I didn't even give it like an official star rating on my letterbox, so I'll do the same here. That it's like a more complicated star rating for this because, like I said, this is just basically a Blu-ray special feature. So jump down to the comment section below. Let me know what you think about all this. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your continued love and support. As always, remember, if you like what you see here and you want to see more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Let's go through all the stuff you'll be able to find on this channel right now. So I'll be bringing you guys constant updates on the After Film series. It ends with us, Hush Hush, The Mister, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, Sunrise on the Reaping, Crave, The Midnight Sun animated series, Red, White, and Royal Blue 2, The Culpables franchise, and a whole bunch of other booked entertainment adaptations as we go through the life of this channel. You guys are going to be so updated, you'll be begging me to stop the updates. Because I was terminated for so long, there's still some stuff from after we collided that I do have to catch up on, including topic videos, and those are coming sooner rather than later. As always, remember, this channel would not be able to grow to the heights that it has without you guys, and so for that, I'm eternally grateful. I know there are plenty of fans out there, old and new, who have no idea, absolutely no idea that this channel exists or this even back from termination in the first place. So please keep sharing the channel. Please keep spreading the word of Charles's Movie Channel, because this will easily be one of the best, not the best, booked entertainment adaptation channels you'll find right here on YouTube, or dare I say anywhere. So hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Keep liking, keep subscribing, keep sharing. My name is Charles. Welcome to the Booked Entertainment Adaptation channel. I'll see you later, Booked Entertainment fans. Take care, y'all. Love you.